Well, gay.com is not Cindy.com, is it? Truth is, when I got contacted by the medias in New Zealand, I put something up on Facebook and say that I was being harassed by the media on my day of rest, and a lot of them emailed me back, messaged me back on Facebook, and apologized for harassing me. And I also declined all the interviews, and I didn't do one interview. What you saw on gay.com is what they took some content out of my Facebook status and then make this statement based on some of the things I said. Facebook is available to everybody. That's the other thing I was concerned about. I wasn't talking about a specific group, transgender or Pacific transgender. I was talking about normal people in general and the youth in general and everybody in Samoa. And in general, that means it involves anybody. I wasn't, specifically talking about a specific group. That's why if you read my status, there's nothing about mentioning gender identity or anything like that. For me, if people focus on one point, then they've actually missed the whole big picture about the whole thing, and that's the picture I'm talking about. I'm offended by the picture. That's it.
But not by
it concerns me because I care about the young people and the in general. But identity-wise, that is a personal thing for each and every one. So if you don't identify yourself as such, then you're not that. Yeah. So I'm not going to speak against the transgender community for speaking against that, because everybody has their own identity. My identity, I was raised up in a Samoan family, a Christian family, strict Christian family, cultural orientated. I was taught in a very young age to cook, to do the chores around the house, be a caretaker to my grandmother who was old and sick, a caretaker to my younger brothers, to the point when my mom died, I instantly became mother and father to my two younger brothers, and that is my identity. Because I have a lot of respect for him, because he's the owner. He's the owner of the paper, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And
he's the chief editor.
Yeah.
In the past, I remember he used to have a lot of court case with the government. He was forever fighting for us people, and he was fighting for the rights.
When you're saying for us, you mean the Fa'afafine?
No, for everybody.
For everybody.
Yes.
In Samoa. Okay.
And he was forever fighting that battle with the government with some stuff. They have to go to court with it, and and he came out to the top. I remember one time people burned their building down. They started again, and I respected him so much for that. People are fighting for Jeanine's sexual identity. Some for Jeanine's right as a human being, her community, her family, and then there were some arguing for just rubbish. Pictures can tell, I'll say, pretty much 90% of a story. And a lot of us islanders and kids relates more to pictures than to written stories. There are lots of copycats nowadays, and exposing pictures like this can encourage them to take the same way out. And same way out. Thinking that seeing it on the local paper and their surroundings is normal, and it's a natural thing to do. I'm so surprised that no parents complained about having their families and their children exposed to this. I think it's because it was a Fa'afafine that was hanging from a beam, and to them it's just a Fa'afafine. Well, let me remind you that Fa'afafine is someone else's child, a Samoan, a member of a church, member of a community, Samoan parents, Samoan family. The simple fact that she was Fa'afafine, you all decided to turn the blind eye, make fun, And in that moment you were seeking glory and fame from your stupidity, you missed the bigger picture. It's important that we take accountability for our actions, and I think even the media should take accountability for some of the lives they ruined, and also deserves to be praised and be credited for the good they've done for the people.